Welcome to Free Life Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on, Bartman? Thank you for your donation. Mayo, Lisa, and Crystal, thank you all for your donations. IL as well. Thank you so much. Andrew, welcome to the stream. We got Cairo, we got Nor, we got Tracy, and everybody that already donated. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I'm Tarot Oracle, and I just got this. Tarot of the Dragons. Ooh, Tarot of the Dragons. Ooh, look how nice it looks. Fam, I thank you for your donation. We're going to unbox this tomorrow. We're going to drool all. Look at the art. Look at the art. Look at it's real. Look at the art. This gonna be bananas. That's gonna be that's like first priority tomorrow is like opening that stupid box. Anyway, yeah. So I did drool on it a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up. And then we're going to unbox it tomorrow. Not going to be a thing. Mayo and Lisa, thank you for your other donations. We got Michelle in here too. What's going on? We're packed up. We got like 10 donations. We got 2 over PayPal. Thank you. Thank you all for your gazillion donations. Okay, Bartman, how's my writing so far? D&D Tarot. Bartman's addicted to the Dungeons and Dragons is what I'm saying. I mean, it's all good. Dungeons and Dragons. So y'all thought that this was going to be a flop. All of y'all were like, I don't like it. It's going to be a flop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm going to give it 2 weeks. And it's only been 3 days, and it's a star. It's a star. So the 2 people that have wanted to read from it have all said that they liked it. And they have all said that they like the reading. So, I mean, if after 2 weeks, we're going to take a vote, okay? It's going to vote. Y'all are going to decide. Not me. Y'all, you are going to decide if we keep it or not. If we can return it to Amazon or do we keep it? You decide, not me. I'm going to let y'all determine the future. Can we read with the Dragon Tarot now? No, it's still sealed. It's still got the plastic and seal and everything. I haven't unboxed it yet. I will unbox it tomorrow. You can read it with it tomorrow. This is going to be the mainstay deck tomorrow. Trust me. I haven't opened it yet, but wow, it just looked from the box alone. They've taken all the care and love and just slathered it all over that tarot deck. That's what I'm saying. Lonnie, welcome. Good to see you. Maruta, what's going on? All right. How's my writing so far? The Magician. Need I say more? Need I say more? This is not too bad at all. I mean, look at this. You got the Magician up here. First thing, right? You know what you're doing. You're comfortable doing it. You seem to have that energy toward. This is something you're writing. You're writing. This is something that you just have passion for. And when you have passion for anything, it shows. It shines through, right? You'll see the tarot decks that have no passion and it's like, and they're uninspired and stuff like that. Then you see the tarot deck that people really put love and passion into. For example, the Light Seers Tarot is going to be one of the mainstays for that, right? But yeah, you do see that. I think your writing comes across as that. You love it. This is something you're passionate about. This is something that you enjoy. This is something that you're cranking it out, not having a problem at all. The Queen says you write emotionally too. You just don't write like, okay, you know, Fred went to the store. Fred bought some milk. Fred bought some tequila. Fred went home. Fred drank the tequila and the milk, not necessarily at the same time. Sarah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. See, you don't do that. You put in the effort, you put in the emotion, you have that feeling in the writing where the emotions are pulling you, the emotions are affecting you. I think you have that in spades. And we have the 9. It's just you're able to get the characters, you're able to get the plots, you're able to get everything and make it happen. Overall, emotion, passion, you continue that realm, you're going to be successful with it. I think it's this way. I think it's just that way. Anyway, if you just joined, I got the Tarot of the Dragons. It is still sealed. We will be unboxing this tomorrow. I did get some drool on it. I wiped it off. Don't worry. It still has the plastic on it. But this is going to be one of the mainstays on the channel. Look at, speaking of passion, look at the art. Look at, like, speaking of like passion, like they went overboard with this. They said, okay, I'm going to make it great. I'm not going to make a tarot deck. I'm going to make a great tarot deck. Doesn't matter how long it takes, and they give these big box. It's going to be beautiful, but it's just going to be amazing. It is going to be amazing. Anyway, speaking of amazing, Mayo is amazing. What is David the Leo? What think David the Leo of Joy the Virgo? All right, Leo and a Virgo mixture. We can do it. We can make that happen. Let's get another new deck that I like, the Gustave Doré Tarot. And man, just be there. Just be there. Put that on the Speaking of, just like a lifetime of magic, this artist here, just bananas. Anyway, there's finding a deck of the year 2022 is going to be literally impossible. Like the top 10 decks, everybody's going to be, you missed this one, you missed that one. We might as well go ahead and expand this year to be the top 30 decks, right? Or the top 15 decks. Because I don't think 10 is going to cover it. There's too many good things. There's too many great things that came out this year. But we're not even half over, and already I got a top 10. So yeah, we're going to have to expand it. Maybe a top 20, top 15, something. What did David Leo think of got the Three of Cups? A good friend, well able to communicate with us, very sort of on the same level, on the same side. We're just sort of getting in this mode, right? The Three of Cups is all about not only being close, but about being friends, about being sort of communicative with our feelings, about having sort of the same kind of feelings towards each other kind of thing. So overall, we just have this level of emotion that's going across the aisle, and it looks pretty clean and pretty great, right? Ace of Wands says, I'm definitely interested in for going forward. Page of Cups says, there is a level of newness to this for some reason, right? You do have an Ace of Wands, you do have a Page of Cups, a level of approaching it, having it new, approaching it, and just saying where it goes, what happens. And there's a level of unpredictability here. Absolutely. Level of unpredictability. You don't know where you're going. At the end of the day, I think this is going to be something that has a lot of potential. We need to move forward with it. We need to sort of figure out where we're going with it, because it is sort of, not necessarily a train track. We're sort of on a level here, but we need to figure out kind of where the pathway is going to be the most comfortable in this situation. Paula, welcome. Good to see you. How is it going? Maruta and Carol and Tisa's love your tarot news and videos. Commentary always cracks me up. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Need a compilation of your unimpressed noises. Well, that and my impressed noises. I do make a variety of weird noises. Hey, if somebody is really, really bored and they want to make a compilation of all of my terrible noises I make when I see a terrible deck, feel free. I approve. I approve. Anyway, May also wants to know something. They want to know. Okay, he said excited. Kay said they're excited. Okay, cool. May also wants to know, David and Leo are going to contact me and when? We can stick with the Gustave Doré and see where that's going to go. Okay, are they going to contact me? And again, there's a level of a newness, a level of freshness. Newness is not necessarily bad. There is a level of freshness with the new, okay, to where things feel like they have potential. Things feel like they're not stagnated yet. A lot of times, if it's just old, it's sort of stagnated, it's just not exactly where we want it to be. Hierophant says, if they're going to contact you, Hierophant Hermit, the Seven of Swords, not necessarily now. If you're looking for contact, all right, Blue Ocean, thank you for your donation. Caro, if I don't know, say thank you for your donation. Anyway, Mother Stoneheart, thank you for hanging out with us. The Hierophant with a Hermit, you got a double quandary here. Mainly sort of old news. It's like old news. For them, it feels like that this is something that has broken some of that freshness or something like that. For you, I still think it's fresh, still think it has potential. For them, it feels like this is something that needs to wait, something that needs to be pushed off a little bit as it goes. Seven of Swords says they will contact you. Absolutely. They're going to sneak out. They're going to contact you. You're going to make it happen. But I really think that you're looking at, you're looking at like a month, at least a month, maybe two. You're just having one of those days with that. Hierophant and the Hermit is just very isolated, very old, very just very stagnant on their end, but fresh for you, exciting for you. Feels like there is a lot of potential, but for them, it feels like they're going to take a little longer time to get back in contact with you. At least that's what the tarot says. Entertainment purposes only, as always. Lisa is coming up next. Status update on my relationship. What is going on? Then Lisa wants a next month's reading. We're going to go. Speaking of tarot, we're going to go to the Tarot Tower. We got the top 10. This is not going to be in the top 10, but it's a good deck. A lot of y'all hit the dislike button on this deck. I'm going to say it now. A lot of y'all said, I'm kind of iffy on this deck. It's not bad. It's not bad. Tarot of the Lantern Path. I really think that this has performed a lot better than I had expected. I think that is 2022. 2022 for me is give it a shot, give it a try, right? I did make fun of the deck. I said it's a bunch of women staring off into space, but I think it has some emotional resonance to it. When you get into a situation where you need an emotional read or kind of an emotional sort of track on where we are kind of thing, I think this really comes through. Is this a good job reading deck? Absolutely not. Is this a good deck for a general? Absolutely not. Is this going to replace is this really going to replace like the modern love or anything? No, but it has this emotional tint, emotional tone to it that I like, that it brings in. It really feels like there's emotions in the deck or in the cards that don't exist like in the Poe or sometimes in the Light Seers or sometimes maybe in the Mons Tarot, what have you. Anyway, in my opinion, status update on the relationship and a next month reading. The relationship, while we're getting into the emotions, has a 7 of Pentacles. In other words, it feels like we're working, not making much progress. Working, not making much progress. It feels like for every step we take, we are 2 steps behind. And I feel that that's where just the whole feeling behind this, right? You have the 10 of Wands, that a lot of things just aren't resonating. A lot of things aren't moving in the direction or in the kind of the speed that we want it to. Maybe it just feels like they're sort of pulled back, not exactly in the line of sight here. King of Wands says there was some level of effort put forward, but the effort is just not sort of either reciprocated or the effort is just not at the point where we need it to be overall. The Tower, being the last card in here, just says the emotions here feel very volatile, like there's nothing super stable. There's nothing. Katie, thank you for your donation. And Lily, thank you for your donation. And Lonnie, thank you for your donation. There's not something super stable. And I think that's where we need to be. I think that 10 of Wands, the 10 of Wands being, I'm reaching for something that maybe could not be possible or could not be within my reach or anything like that, right? 7 of Pentacles, I'm working towards it, but I'm just not getting the pathway. Again, 1 step forward, 2 steps back in this particular thing. Overall, the Tower says what needs to break down in order for this to work? What needs to be removed? What needs to be finalized for this to work? Overall, I think there's some things that we can do here to clean this up. The Tower may be the moment that it needs to happen, or maybe the moment that needs to sort of coincide with this in order to make that happen. So yeah, you may need a Tower moment in order to get to where we want to be in this particular connection. Anyway, so Lily, thank you for your other donation. And we are on Lisa. Lisa also wanted to know what's the next month's of reading. We're sneaking into July. I mean, we're here in June. It's plenty hot, right? It's muggy. It's hot over here in Texas. It was raining. I took the dogs walking in the rain. It started pouring on me, but that's the way it goes sometimes. You gotta do what you gotta do. So, yeah. Anyway, a lot of construction over here. Just interesting time in June. Is July going to be any better? Is July going to be any cleaner, especially for Lisa? Let's find out what's going on with that Justice and a Hanged Man. The hell? What's going on with that? There's a big argument in July. I can tell you that now. Big argument. There is a knockdown, throwdown, and I don't mean a tarot throwdown, in July. Something's going on in July for you. Absolutely. Why do you have Justice and the Hanged Man in the same type of thing? Big disagreement. Big thing that needs to be figured out, needs to be hammered out. We're not sure where to go, how to address it. I think overall you sort of need to do something with it. You need to do something with it. So as July hits, the big argument comes. Definitely don't slide out of it. Definitely don't try to sneak in the other direction. I think this needs to be confronted head on, right? Just head on. Just say, look, this is something we need to handle. We need to address. Let's address it right now. 9 of Coins in July is going to be a little bit more money friendly for you than June, than May. I think July is when the money keeps coming in a little bit. The 9 of Coins is also all about the reward for our previous work. So there's sort of a level of reward, right? You go into the Thoth, maybe get the 3 of Coins, a reward for work, a reward for something that we've been doing. So I think that you're looking at that in July as well. The world says you more possibilities, more open doors in July than you have seen before. And that's going to be important for anybody because having some open doors that I can walk through, that I can have new opportunities, I can have some things to do, look forward to. I think that's going to be where we're at because the world is sort of an ending to something and a good beginning to something else. I think you have a lot of good possibilities in July. Watch out with the money. Money has some stuff, got more open doors, more opportunities. Maybe that leads to a little excess money and a big knockdown, throwdown. But you do need to just address it. You do. Okay, that's the biggest thing out of the rig. You have to address the knockdown, drag out, whatever disagreement comes. Justice with the hanged man that doesn't play. It just doesn't play around. You need to make sure that you get that and get that handled before it gets out of control and turns into something like a tower. Crystal knows what that is. What do you do for the month of June for me? What do you see for the month of June? Let's see what's going on. A little bit more prediction action here. We're going with Crystal. We're going to have us a good time over here because we're going to switch over to the best deck we got. The best deck we got right now, because this is what I'm saying. Like, you're going to put this in the top 10. You know the Wizard's going to be in the top 10. This is going to be in the top 10. We got the Tarot of Dragons going to be there. We got like 5 top. Gustave Doré is going to be there. We got 5 top 10s in 1 month. We can't do that. We can't play that because a top 10 is going to have to be a top 20 or something by the time we're done. You just can't play like that. You can't get all your top 10s and wrap it up in 2 months, okay? But that seems to be where we're at because this is just the year for amazing cards. But, that's the way it is. See, Tina, 1980, welcome, good to see you. YouTube user, welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you hanging out. Kyle joined. What's on, Kyle? How you doing? All right, let's see. Month of June, where are we going to go? 7 of coins. Okay. 7 of coins into a page of cups. A lot of useless emotions here. Really a lot of useless emotions here. Watch how you use your emotion in June. All right. Watch how you use your emotions here. In other words, don't just use up all of your energy, all of your emotions, because it feels like you're just wasting time. You're wasting your away on emotions in June. If that's worrying maybe about the ex, if that's worrying some other situation, if that's being too concerned about this, watch your energy because your energy is really going to be tapped out in June. And you need to avoid that. Crystal, you know how to do that. You got meditation. We got good books, Shakti Twain, creative visualization, creative visualization. We got all sorts of things to do for focusing your mind. And I think June is all about that. You're recovering from your situation now. We're moving into sort of a new area, new land that we haven't seen before. So you got to kind of figure out 7 of coins. What am I working towards? What is emotionally pulling me? And what is going to be a big waste of time versus a good use of my energy, right? Trina, welcome. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you as well. Page of Cups, right? It just talks about this. Sassy lady, sassy indeed. Thank you for your donation. But yeah, the 7 of coins into the page of cups. Your energy is going to be tapped out. Bottom line, you're going to be wasting a lot of time, wasting a lot of energy. Your emotions are going to be tapped out. You need to get focused on your mind. You need to get control of your thoughts. Maz, thank you for your donation. 6 of Cups says overall, making new connections is going to be key, especially into June, early July. Making connections, because that's where it's at right now, is for you to get this new social network, for you to get some people to rely on, people to go out, people just to have fun with and sort of making the great. Emperor overall says getting your power back is your focus for June, July, August. Get your power back. Get it to where Crystal is absolutely in charge. Crystal is full in charge. Not only emotions, not only thoughts, but also in life. I think that's where you're going to be at. I think you're going to be very successful with it indeed. At least that's what I say. That's a cool deck. It is. You need to get it. Look, push it this away. We got the Wonder World Tarot up in here. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. And Reiki, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. So you need people. That's what I'm saying. We can meet people on meetup.com. Just get on there, go to the social events, just meet people. You got whatever church or religious association, you can go there, meet tons and tons of people. They have church activities. You can go feed the homeless. You can go do this. You can go do that. You just make friends, right? You make friends with all the church activities, make friends with all the, whatever religion you are. You can also make friends on meetup.com. They got a gazillion places to be and whatnot. So now that COVID's kind of wound down, we can get out out. I think that is going to be important to you indeed. Now, we got a gazillion donations to go through tonight. IL is next. Will they extend my contract? Is that going to be something we can do? Will they extend it, or will they just let it ride? Will they just let it go? I think that's going to be it. Man, I think that's going to be it. IL. They're going to be extending your contract or what have you. And Crystal, we're all your friends as well. Feel free to come in here and, I mean, just, you know, hook up with everybody on the Instagram, everybody on the Facebook, you know, be like, yo, what's going on? And join the community over here. 10 of Wands talks about the extension. Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit. Yeah. Man, you could read this a couple of ways. I'm leaning towards, Sarah, you are, where are you? Sarah, you are 2 away. You're 2 away, Sarah. I'm leaning towards the positive, not just because I'm a positive kind of guy, because I'm not. I'm like, you ask Christina, she'll tell you. I'm absolutely like the most... I'm the most glass half empty in the world. But yeah, with extending the contract, 10 of Wands says yes, in my opinion, because you're looking at, there's a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of stuff that weighs on us. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. And by the end of the contract, it's not necessarily all finished, right? Because we have other places to go. We have other incentives here. Wheel of Fortune talks about day-to-day activities continuing the way they do, right? What goes around comes around. And then you're looking at the Hermit. The Hermit kind of says, especially alone here, you know, kind of wandering around, it kind of says, no, maybe you're leaving or whatnot. I'm going to trend towards that you're the only person that can do some of the things they need. The Hermit, they need you. You're the only person that you can rely on for doing some of this stuff. So I think that's it. I think that is it. We're going with the glass half full for once. Christina's backing me up over here. I'm just saying, Christina's backing me up with the kissy face as well. So, I mean, you know, it's left out on the code. KD, I gotta go, KD. I mean, if you look at the Hermit by itself, it says no. If you look at the other ones, you can't ignore the Wheel of Fortune for what comes around goes around. You can't ignore the fact that we have a 10 of Wands with work that needs to be done and nobody's there to do it. Just saying, the other 2 cards trump the Hermit look to that, look and feel. Plus the Hermit is going in the direction of the other cards. In my opinion, that's what I say. And I'm sticking with it because I do the readings. You know, I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings indeed. Now, what happens if I become a vendor at the expo? Making the cash is what happens. Get a vendor, go out there, make it happen, make it all the magic. And speaking of magic, we're going right here with a little traditional manga tarot. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. So I think that's going to be good. You're soaking in the CBD bath. See, that's what I'm talking about. CBD makes the world go round, my friends. You know, I mean, before CBD, I'm not sure what I did. I'm just not sure what I did. Anyway, okay, let's look. What happens if I go forth with the vendor, make the grade there, the Tower, the Fool, the Queen of Wands. Oh, man, it's rough. Okay, it's rough, but it works. That's what I'm saying, fam. Is there an easy mode here to where I show up and the sun shines and the clouds part and everybody's like, and the angels sing and they're like, yeah. No, I think it's messy as hell. I think the Tower says there all sorts of things could go wrong. You get rained on. You get a table. The table collapses. You forget something important. People have monetary transactions that you don't have, right? You don't have like change for 100 or something like that. You know, I'm just saying, it feels like everything goes wild. Everything goes indeed. The Tower moment. It just says, it ain't pretty. Do you make some money? Queen of Wands says yes. That is the Master Multitasking. That is the CEO card. You know, because you have a link in the description with my court card class. The court cards are confusing? Take the damn class. It's right here. And that's why you should be subscribed. I mean, like, if you're not subscribed, I got classes out the wazoo. 2,200 videos. Good luck finding anything. That's why I got playlists, right? I got a court card playlist. I got links in the description for all the good stuff. The stuff that, like, everybody likes. It's, like, top on the channel. So just, you know, just go to the good stuff down there. Court cards is in there. CEO, the master of multitasking, Queen of Wands, talks about the fire that you need to make this happen. You're going to make this happen. The Fool says, go ahead and do it, make it happen. But damn, it's going to be messy. It's going to be messy. Do you have change for $1,000 bill or, some garbage like that? That's the way business goes. That's the way business goes. Sometimes you're going to have to adapt. Sarah's finally up. Sarah wants me to get this. Sarah's like, look, you need to get this deck out of the way. I don't want no traditional manga tarot. Sarah knows that the Gregory Scott Tarot is literally one of the best decks that we got. I mean, if you don't have the Gregory Scott Tarot, you need to get it immediately. It reads like butter. It reads like butter. It's what I'm saying. All sorts of good stuff over here. All right. Let's see what's going on. It's nano absorption. It says, I don't know what he puts in that. That dude. Okay, so we have a guy that lives next to us, right? That lives next to us. It's not like a troll or something. Okay, we have a guy that sells CBD, and he has his own CBD shop. It's not like a Delta 8 shop or smoke shop, vape. No, it's CBD and only CBD is what I'm saying. Anyway, I don't know what he puts in that stuff, but it's like crack, right? I mean, like a drop of it, and you feel like you're just out for the next year. But yeah, I don't know what he puts in it. He calls it nano absorption, but that like nothing compares. Nothing. You go to the vape shop and you get a CBD. No. It does not compare. I don't know what that dude puts in it, but wow. Anyway, Trina, thank you for your donation over PayPal. Appreciate you. All right. Let's do a general. Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords. Ooh, that's a lot of swords. Sarah, who's on your radar? Who is on your radar here? That's what I got to ask. There's somebody on the radar. There's somebody that's waiting. There's somebody that's sort of in the sidelines. There's somebody that needs to be communicated to. It's like you're expecting a communication and you need to communicate back. There's a big communication coming. Absolutely big communication coming soon, right? Queen of Swords. It could be from a manager. It could be from somebody in power. Basically a memo, could be an email, could be something, but you're getting a big communication in there. And I think that is going to be important indeed. Queen of Swords doesn't hesitate. Very direct. This is not like a, way out there. I got a hint. No. It's very direct indeed. Seven of Swords and an 8. Wow, this is sending you into a place you may not want to be. I think it's going to send you in a place that could be a little bit either challenging or overall a little bit of an adventure time, right? It's an adventure time. 7 into the 8. We're sneaking out into something, and wow, it is a journey indeed. Maybe, hopefully it's not the CBD thing. Anyway, but yeah, the Two of Wands talks about you're looking to do what's next. You're looking at what's next. This involves a level of planning after we get this communication. You need to be able to plan. You need to be able to structure things. You need to be able to get it out there. But yeah, big communication, maybe from a supervisor, maybe some position of power. It's going to send you into a realm that you have not sort of been before. You definitely have to deal with it, but there's a level of planning once you're there that I think is going to be important indeed. And that is the reading for the general with a Gregory Scott. If you don't have, by the way, that is Gregory Scott. Now, somebody made fun of me for the Gregory Scott. They're like, dude, you're disrespecting Gregory Scott by pointing out that there is a devil or something like that. I'm like, really? Okay. Anyway, yeah, okay. The past 30 days, I've had weird comments on the channel, and I read them all. If you make a comment, I will read it, but I've had some weird comments, and normally I'll just reply to the comments. I'll be like, okay, yeah, okay, cool, whatever. But yeah, there's a bunch of unusual comments in the past 30 days, so I don't know. Bunch of wild comments. Everybody gets really emotional about stuff sometimes, but that's good. I'm glad y'all... it's not y'all. I know y'all. It's somebody else. Anyway, it's a few other people. Anyway, I'm glad people are emotional about stuff. I'd rather you be emotional about stuff and give me some feedback and just be, ooh, I'm emotional. Ooh, here's my feedback. Ooh, I'd rather you be emotional and be passionate about something than just be like, Yeah. Right, you know, I love emotions. I like that a video or a tarot deck or something like that really invokes emotions or invokes sort of an excitement, even if it's negative, positive, whatever. Anything that invokes excitement, I love it. I really like that because I think that's part of life, right? You only get one life. You don't know how long you're going to be here. Be passionate about shit. I mean, just be passionate about stuff. Don't hold back. Don't be just like, bleh, bleh, bleh. Be passionate about everything. That's what I'm saying. Well, you know, that's just me, though. Boo-boo, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, next is Cairo. Do my new Petite Le Mans be a success? Oh, okay. Wait. Yo, you made a Lenormand? I need to see it. I mean, Cairo, I need to see this immediately. You need to, like right now, you need to like send this on Instagram so we can show it on the channel or send me a link or something. We need to see this. Anybody that makes a deck, I want to see it immediately. I want to get it on the channel. Let's get, anyway, is it going to be a success? We made a Lenormand. That's a fantastic. I'm excited about it. Okay. Let's get kind of this success or no success thing. We're going to go with more Amy decks. We're just going to make it more Amy decks, right? And that's where it's at. That is it. Yeah, we got to see it, Cairo. Let's see this stuff. So my people are making these decks. I'm kind of excited about that. Speaking of passion, that's a lot of work, man. Making a deck, that's a lot of work. Making a deck, a book, anything where you're just dedicated to it. You put a lot of hours into it. We need to see it. We need to showcase it. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, Petite Le Mans, will it be a success? Ace of Cups. Three of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. You got to get it out there. You got to get it out there for sure. This is something that needs to be more visible, the better, okay? Because I think that you have an audience here that's going to be pretty excited about it. Okay, number one, Lenormand is rare. You look on Kickstarter's tarot. You need Lenormand. You need Thoth derivatives, right? Decks. You need stuff that's going to be fun, some stuff that's going to be cool. And that's why I think this is headed, right? Three of Wands definitely says you're on a journey that not everybody is going to take. So you don't have tarot. This is going to be something unique and something that you have passion about. You have some excitement with it. Three of Wands is definitely the journey is worth the steps. Queen of Pentacles says there is money involved indeed. I do think that you have a level of success with it. Absolutely. Just very easy level of success here. I think Lenormand is embraced by quite a few people. It's different. It's fun. People love it. Queen of Pentacles talks about just making that fat cash. Ace of Cups says the exposure is your key. Having a dedicated Facebook page, having a dedicated Twitter, just having a dedicated everything for it, right? Getting it out there, letting people see it. I think that is going to be the big one. That is going to be the big one indeed. Overall, looks really nice. It looks nice indeed. I like it. All right. We're going for a Blue Ocean. Will it win lottery for reasonable money? Blue Ocean's like, you know what? Screw it. Lottery winnings. Let's go. And let's go. I think that's all right. As with always, Blue Ocean, the joke never gets old. Well, probably got old, but I don't know. We got to use the Ocean Tarot. The deck never gets old. The joke never gets old. That's the reason we're here. Is for the old stale jokes is what I'm saying. It is the old stale jokes. It is on YouTube already. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's take a break here. Before we do blue, let's go here. Boo Boo. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let's head on over. Let's head on over to Cairo's YouTube channel. Okay. Let's see. Go to channel. Let's take a look at that. Latif pour Lenormand. Holy crap. This looks so good. Hold on. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go over here. Okay, let's see. Where can I share? Wait a minute. I need to close all my cat food. So I found a cat food that Salem actually likes, which is rare, right? Because Salem hates all food. Well, no, she eat all food, but she's very picky about like finishing it. She'll take 3 bites and be like, screw you. Amber, thank you for your donation. Sure, Charles, thank you for your donations as well. So let's go look real quick. We're gonna take a quick sectional break. I don't know. That sounds dirty, but it's not. Browser source, screen capture, media source. Oh, geez. What is it? Screen capture. Is that add? Okay. Add source, screen capture. I need to capture the entire screen of that one. Of that one? Is that it? Okay, here it is. Okay, so I think this is the same thing. Do we got this? Okay, we got it. Okay, here is La Mon Lapite Lenormand. That looks really good. Look at that truffle. Ooh, that's cute. We got the messenger, the rider. We got all the candles and stuff. We got, ooh, look at that. We got the bouquet. And what else have we got? Ooh, the birds. You got the bear. Oh, this is pretty as hell. I need this. I need this in my life. That is really good. That is really good. I like just the way sort of the titles are. I like the way you sort of blended it. I like the way you sort of put the numbers up there. The sun. Wow, very pretty. So yeah, it's a good use of images, good editing. It looks like a great size. It looks like the perfect size. Anyway, so that is the Lenormand. If you want to go and check that out. Anyway, sure, Trellis, thank you again for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Let's go. Let's go here. Will it win a lottery for a reasonable amount of money? Well, no, actually, no. I just don't see. I just don't see big lottery wins. King of Wands says it's worth doing. Okay, entertainment purposes only. Never buy tickets based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But the King of Wands says more of a scratch off. There's something scratch off that's going to be overall better for you than just like a general lottery pool. A King of Wands, right? This is something that I can take action on. I can get the fiery action. I get some scratch offs. I can make it happen. High Priestess is about planning, understanding what tickets work, understanding what tickets don't work, doing the research. I think the High Priestess makes it happen for you. Overall, it is about making the correct choice will get you the correct money, sum. So yes, you can win some money off scratch off. You can make it happen. It is about finding the location that's going to be best. It's about finding sort of the scratch off that's going to be best for you. And overall, I just don't see like the generic lottery pulling in millions of millions, but you can make a few grand just off of scratch off, in my opinion, of course. You know, never play scratch off based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. London Music, or Emmy, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Charles coming in with a double shot. Charles, thank you so much. KD has a question below, and the question below is... well, I got to click it first. It is question. Will I find a new job in a new field this month? Wizard's Tarot, Dragon back one night. Okay, yeah, you know, the dragon's not here yet. Dragon is not here yet. We got to settle down with that. But we can use the Wizard's Tarot because it's sitting right there. It is sitting right there. Okay. Will I find a new job in a new field? We're really looking for some good pentacles, something new, something celebratory here. Seven of Wands. Oh, man. Breaking into the new field's hard. Just bottom line, just breaking into anything that's brand new is just going to be difficult. It's going to be kind of, you know, you're going to have to sort of, you have to work at it. You're going to have to kind of work at it. Get your new field, get it familiar, get some sort of a resume, get some sort of a proof that you could do it. Tammy, you're welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, the Seven of Wands is, people are kind of defensive because you're new. They're not really like, oh, it's brand new, you know, kind of thing. Oh, you want the other Wizard's Tarot? Well, kind of too late. That's sorry. Anyway, but yeah, people are kind of defensive against a brand new one, a brand new kind of thing. You do have a Three of Cups, though. I think you're able to make some connections to get some of this done. In other words, I think you're able to get some opportunities, but unfortunately, I just don't think this month is going to be possible with this, right? Knight of Wands says we do have some more area to cover. We'd have some more work to do with it. And I think that's where it's at. We just have more other work to do with it, but you know, way it goes. Other wizards. Well, I'm already like halfway done with the reading. Anyway, but I'm sorry. There's two wizards. Well, I had a 50-50 chance and I blew it. I'm sorry. I had a 50-50 chance and I blew it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, Lonnie is next. How's the Gemini feeling about me? Any communication coming in soon? Let's make sure what's going on. Claire's like, what the heck was that deck? I love it. Claire, see, at least Claire likes it. Claire likes it. Listen, a Little Wizard's Tarot, by the way, is from Push Kitty, making it happen. Okay. Today is a bit of a me day. Yeah, that's why every day is a bit of a me day. All right, let's see what's going on with the next read. All right, Lonnie wants to know the Gemini, and we got Lily, a double shot. We got YouTube user, we got Sassy, Boo Boo, Amber, a bunch of Charlotte, a bunch of Amber, some Maz. We're hopping it tonight. We got Moontree and Emmy coming up on PayPal. Now, after Lily, we're gonna hit up the PayPal. All right, so if you're on PayPal, I swear to you, I did not forget you. So we're gonna get you after the 2 more super chats. Anyway, Lonnie wants to know, Gemini feeling about me, any communication coming in soon? Now, you have a traditionally kind of a challenged suit when it comes to this Gemini, traditionally challenged. Like, it's not like perfectly smooth. Everything's not just beautiful with no kind of thing. It just feels like that there's a level of inconsistency here, to say the least. You've also had a history of the Gemini being hot and cold. So given that, with both of those, we're going to pull out the modern love tarot and see what the Gemini action is going to be towards you now. Like, what is sort of going on? Where we got the inconsistency there? Is it going to be a little bit settled down? It's going to be a little bit more consistent. The 9 of Pentacles says maybe yes. Ooh, the 2 of Cups ended. Ooh, this is nice. This is actually your best reading you have. On this particular Gemini, this is the best reading that you have had. We don't have lovers. We don't have a 10 of Pentacles, what have you, but we do have some very, very good things, right? 7 of Swords, skipping to the end, right? Spoiler alert, skipping to the end, right? You know, the Darth Vader's Luke's father. Bruce Willis was dead the whole time in Sixth Sense. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's sort of a spoiler alert. The 7 of Swords just does, all 3 Spider-Mans appear in the movie. It just says, right, the 7 of Swords, you will get contact. So you're looking at contact, you're looking at all of that. I think that's going to be a good thumbs up. Nice. We can get the love balloons if you really need it. I think that's going to be some communication coming soon. So you do have some communication up there, sort of queued up. 7 of Swords. I want to readdress things. I want to come back. I want to see what's going on, what have you. Page of Pentacles, they really screw it up. So Lonnie, if you're looking at this communication to be like the super smooth, not of cups kind of thing, where like Mr. Romance, Rhonda and Anne, they're like, yo, Lonnie, how you doing?
I love you.
I just don't think that's it. I just don't think that's realistic. I think that they're going to come in and they're going to screw something up. You got to have a level of patience with this. 2 of Cups says, this is sort of a good connection overall. You just kind of got to put up with the inconsistent, you got to put up with the weird communication that's coming in. Because I think it's going to be awkward. It's going to be like, this is kind of awkward indeed. The way it goes, right? 9 of Pentacles says you have some good things waiting. I think that you have another chance with this if you're waiting for that. 2 of Cups says so. Just sort of the Page of Pentacles says they don't really know how to rebuild things. They don't really how to say either I'm sorry or, you know, this is the way I want it to be. Let me get some consistent communication. Overall, 7 of Swords says they will be coming in and doing soon indeed. So that is a thumbs up. And I mean, we can throw down the love balloons because we haven't put it up there yet. Is what I'm saying. Speaking of love, Lily has 2 love readings. And then we are off on PayPal. Got 2 in the queue. We got Emmy and we got Moontree sitting up in there. Lily wants another. General for the new job, full part down, new outstate. Okay. Well, let's see if we're going to do this, okay? We're going to get a full-time, part-time job. It's going to be out of state. It's going to be local. It's going to be new. It's going to be something we've done before. What kind of opportunities do we have in the job market? Page of Swords and the 8 of Wands and the Magician. Wow, that's definitely, that is straight up out of state. That is straight up traveling, getting somewhere where we're not, getting somewhere where it's just not there, right? Just not there. Ivo, thank you for the compliments. I appreciate that. Ivo, hit that like and sub, man. You're coming in here with the compliments. I appreciate that. The like and sub, it lets everybody know that this is not a half bad. I don't suck as bad as I'm saying. I'm just saying, Ivo, did you know I've been here 12 years? I've been here 12 years. Ivo needs to see a trick. Ivo's like, no. Ivo's like, I like this straight. Look, Ivo, okay, here's what it is. You're trying to get a job with Lily, right? Lily's going to have to travel out of state, number 1, right? You got the 8 of Wands, travel. You got the Magician. I need you out of state. This is something out of state's going to get you the job that you need. Page of Swords. You're going to have a limited options, kind of where we're at. Anyway, if you want to see magic, this is the place. Okay, so Okay. All right. Lily's like, I'm only making $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 locally, right? And you understand that. You understand that. Sometimes you get into the situation where you're only making a couple of bucks locally. But when you move out of state, it's a lot better. It's so easy when you move out of state. You got 20, you got 40, you got 60, you got 80, you got $100 when you move out of state. It's just because there's more options for you out of state, right? There's more options for you out of state, and that's kind of where you need to be. And that. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Lily was one more thing, and then again, we're hopping over to the PayPal section. General in love new guy. Who is coming? What kind of things have been going on over that? Yeah, Ivo, I got 2,200 videos. That's a lot of videos, Ivo. I mean, like good luck finding anything. I mean... I probably shouldn't say that. Okay, it's really easy to find stuff. I got playlists, Ivo. You'll notice that I've like a gazillion playlists. That's because 2,200 videos, you can't have like 3 playlists with 2,200 videos, okay? That's going to be a nightmare for anybody trying to find anything. Anyway, so that's why you're like, you got a lot of playlists. That's why. All right, new guy, strength, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups. I do think you have a water sign coming. A water sign coming. Is it going to be a Pisces? I mean, I'm going to go ahead and say sure. I mean, why not? I mean, we got the Pisces feeling in here. We got some fish swimming around. Ace of Cups. This is a new relationship waiting, right? A general in love new guy. I do think you have a new guy possible here. You got a 10 of Cups, somebody new, somebody has some substantial potential with that. That's going to be fantastic for you. Ace of Cups talks about meeting somebody new, talks about with that. Strength says be patient, though. This is somebody that could be either long distance, they could be hard to get, they could be in a relationship. There's some patience involved here. And with all new people, there is a level of patience that you have to have because you have to get on that discovery mode, right? Where, okay, you know, what do you like to do? Where do you like to work? You know what I'm saying? That's going to be it. That is going to be it. But overall, I do think I'm going to go with the Pisces. We're going to go straight out on a limb tonight. We're going to go specific. We're not very specific tonight. This is not a specific night. Wednesday night was the horrifically specific night. Like I'm telling people like days and times and crap, right? That's what I'm doing. That's what I do sometimes. But tonight's more of a general. Tonight's more of a chill. Like my intuition's just not going 100 miles an hour like it was Wednesday, but you know where it goes. All right, now I promised all y'all, I'm going to go out to PayPal, and we're going to go out to PayPal right now. We got Paulita is coming in with a PayPal read. By the way, we got 3. Oh, Jesus, we had a lot of donations. Wow, we got lots and lots of PayPal donations. Very, very nice PayPal donations. Okay, intuitive reading event for Body Tree grand opening. We got to reading tomorrow. Let's make it happen. You know, Trina, I'm really leaning towards a thought for you tonight. I'm just going with a thought. We're just going with a thought. All right, Trina wants to know. Okay, we got reading event. Okay, the actual question is, we have an intuitive reading event for the Body Tree grand opening. How is that going to go? They booked us. We got a little table. We're going to sit there. We're going to do some intuitive reads. What is going to happen with that? Whoa, I really think that you get some big people. You get some big people. Okay, here's my advice. I said we're not going specific. I'm going specific anyway because that's how I roll. All right. My advice for you, take business cards. Take ways for people to contact you. The Hierophant coming in here. It means that you're going to get some big-time people coming in. Some people that are notable. Some people that you definitely want to be around. Some people that you want to have on your contact list. Because when they call you back, that is going to be just rocking and rolling. Modern Goldilocks, welcome. How you doing? I'm just saying that is going to be it. You're going to be way off on 2 reads. You got 2 reads. You're going to be way off, right? Be prepared because sometimes it just happens. You're just going to be off. It feels like the 8 of Cups. You're just like, oh, you start sweating a little bit. You just got to sort of put up with that. I think that overall, the big ending, the big spoiler is really going to be, overall feels great, but these 2 really just knock you out of the park. You're just like, oh, just foul ball. That is foul ball galore, right? I got your very generous donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, overall, take business cards, take contact contact information. Going to be big time people. You're going to have some big contacts to keep track of. Watch out for the 2 readings. Overall, it's going to be fantastic. You're going to have a good time. A lot of good emotions at the end. It's going to be up. It is going to be down. That's the way it goes. And that's what I'm talking about. Sassy Lady. Sassy Lady, you are 5 away. Sassy Lady. We got 3. Well, we got 2 more PayPals, and then we got 3 super chats. So you're 5 away. You're in the queue, my friend. We'll get to you. Not a problem at all. But in the meantime, let's go to Emmy. Emmy wants to know when we're leaving for the UK. Should be July, but what week? Okay, what week? All right, Emmy. July UK trip. Okay, we're leaving on an airplane. We're heading out to there. Let's use this deck right here, which you know what that is, my friends. All y'all immediately spotted it. It's the Dark Mansion Tarot for good reason. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's see. We got a UK show. So the full question is, when will I be leaving for the UK? It should be in July, but what week? We're going to go 4 cards, and we're going to see what wins. We got the first week, second week, third week, fourth week of July. Now, before I do this, let me make damn sure there's 4 weeks in July. Well, I say that, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's go. Okay, we got the 4th through the 8th. We got 11th through the 15th. So we got 4 weeks and 1 day. I'm going to eliminate July 1st. We'll do 1 card for July 1st. No. Okay. No. Okay. So we did that. Because everybody's going to be like, wait a minute. You got Friday and Saturday, those 2 days. Those 2, I'm going to tell you. No, it's not happening. Okay. Let's move this for first week of July. It's going to be here. Second week. We got, second week. That's like that's not even a reading at that point. That is easy mode. I love the easy modes because that's what I like. Ling, welcome, and how are you doing? 8 of Cups. First week ain't the week to go. It just ain't the week to go. So that first, 4th through 8th, it's just not going to be overall. Overall, the Chariot absolutely wins. I mean, you're looking at, let's be specific. You're looking at the 10th through the 16th is going to be your week that you leave, okay? When will you be leaving? 10th through the 16th, the Chariot kind of roasts any other card that we would have. The Chariot is just going to be the absolute winner, but that's it. That's the way it goes, right? 9 of Cups, is this a motion card? Yeah. No, it's not going to be it. No. 9 of Wands, absolutely not. No. 8 of Cups, no. It's clearly going to be the 10th through the 16th. I think that is when you will be exiting at stage left for the UK. There you go. There's a precise reading there. Now we have reimbursement from Modern Goldilocks is coming in here. Let's see what's going on with Modern Goldilocks. Let me make sure I spell it. Goldilocks. Okay, we got it right. Goldilocks landlord reimburse me. Okay. So the question is, will my landlord reimburse me for having to be out of the house for a long time if I request it? So you're looking for a reimbursement. We're looking for getting some money. As with all things kind of money oriented, we're really leaning at this, the Golden Art Nouveau. I think that's going to be it. I think that is pretty much going to give us the best rate for this particular one. So the landlord owes us some fat cash. We had to leave. I guess they kicked us out. Maybe we had some damage or something like that. What are you going to do for getting some reimbursement in there? It is something that you are going to have to chase for sure. Are they going to give it willingly? If you not beg them, if you bother them enough and you point out that this is something that they owe you and it is sort of a issue that is absolutely owed to you, I think they will be and reimburse you. You have to stay on it. 8 of Wands. I got to stay on it. Right? I got to stay on it. So, I think ultimately they realize that there's a legal issue here, and if you stay on them, they will, but it's going to take some effort, right? They're kind of disappointed about it. They're not exactly thrilled about getting all of that done. It's going to be very difficult to get it long term, but ultimately they will give it before you have to sue them, in my opinion. Before you have to sue them, you will get it. However, the amount of effort is a lot. I mean, it is a lot. So you may want to take the shortcut and just pay a lawyer $10 or something, or a gazillion bucks with inflation, to just write a nice letter saying, "Yo, I mean, come on." Anyway, yeah, you're gonna have to keep on. Way it goes, way it goes. So we got IL. You are in the queue. You're in the queue after. You're in the queue after Boo Boo. After Boo Boo, we got a lot of YouTube users. So Trellis. We got a lot of Amber. Let's get those in a row. Let's make it happen. YouTube user has a lot of questions below. Let's make those happen all in a row. Hey, you like that? Do you like that? I've made a rhyme. Question 1, feeling much better now. That's good. I'm working hybrid, have a second interview request with the company, JPIF. I get it. Should I take it, wait for better opportunities? Okay. Let's go ahead with something that's going to be pretty rock solid, and that's going to be my Ciro Marchetti deck. Think that's going to be good. Think that is going to be good. Okay, Modern Goldilocks, not worth the hassle. Like if it's a few bucks or something, I mean, if it's a few thousand or something, you may indeed need to pay somebody, but that's it. That's the way it goes though. Okay, YouTube user, should I take this hybrid thing? If I get it, should I take it for wait for better? I mean, I would definitely wait for something better. You got two aces here. It really points to something better in your future, something that's going to be superior, something that's going to be a little bit overall a better match. I'm not saying it's a bad, but I'm just saying you have a better match in the queue. You can't really ignore 2 aces for something that's better. This is definitely something you may want to just skip and wait for that, right? 7, they definitely have a better way of going, a way of sneaking out and making it happen. Overall, I just say if you can wait for better, if you have the patience, you got the money saved up, what have you, you sort of got the stable job as is, you may want to just wait. Question 3 is, current company has a talent acquisition position open. If I apply, what are my chances? I'm over optimistic, but the interview process will be a pain in the butt. Let's see about this new acquisition or talent acquisition project. The 10. Wow. Okay. I definitely go for this. It looks clean. It looks great. You're really kind of looking at this point at just a 10 of Pentacles. This could be your money maker. This could be something that you really, really love. All right. You do have that level of commitment that's going to be neat to apply here. It is a journey that takes a little bit more time than expected in order to get this consistent, what have you, to make the money that you need. But overall, I would go for this. It just looks good. It just looks fine. I think it's going to be an overall win for you. Absolutely take that and run with it. Now, YouTube users got the quad shot tonight. YouTube, well, I randomly see N. I don't know, feeling kind of odd. We randomly run into N because N is kind of around here and there. Is it going to be something that you're going to be able to run into him? Oh, man. No, I really don't think so. I think you're going to be pretty clear. Unless you just like purposefully go around there or something like that. I don't think you just accidentally run into it. No. We're going with the thumbs down here. The 3. You got better things to do, right? You have better things to chase. You have better opportunities here. This is going to be sort of a focused on what you need to do. And I think that's it. I think that's it indeed. Why is your name in gray, Nortero? Nortero has like 150,000 subs or something. Nortero is big time. After you get a certain amount of subs, I think 100K or something, you can get your name in gray, if that makes sense. Anyway, all right, YouTube user. So we got the big time celebrities over here. Very nice. If you haven't checked out Nortero, you're probably one of the few people on YouTube that hasn't checked out Nortero. So go ahead and check out Nortero. Anyway, we got question 4, and we're done with YouTube. We're going with a little bit of Amber or Trellis coming up. We got Sassy Lady, Maz. We got all sorts of good news in here tonight. Okay, update on the job with CLBC. Let's see if that's going to be something we can do. Update on the job. Keep at it. Looks good. Keep at it. Looks good. I think keep at it, right? I keep at it. It's sort of iffy. And I think you sort of feel that too. There's something sort of iffy, not guaranteed with this. Keep at it. Not going to be a problem at all. You do have a level of sort of, needing to get into it if you can. So if you can get this door open, I think it's going to be a nice door indeed. Knight of Cups is this going to be something that's fun for you, something that you enjoy, something you have a good time with and what have you. Overall, though, it doesn't pay as much as you think it does. So you're going to have to start a little bit of a ground floor maybe on this. I think your other options are going to be a little bit better. But yeah, waiting for that new option looks like a very good thing indeed. Now that is YouTube user. Now we're IL. I did not forget about you. You are in a few. Right now we got Sassy Lady. Does Larry and Mo, does Larry A sincerely love me and will we get together this year? Is he involved with somebody else? Ain't nobody got time for a cheater.
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
All right. If we need to get serious with love, we're going to do some teddy bears because I told you I would use this. Y'all are like, he ain't going to use that teddy bear. And I'm like every night right here. Every single night you see the teddy bears. The teddy bears is real. The teddy bears is good. And this reads like butter too. This is like, so they had a Kickstarter on this and turns out they have like a bunch in a factory somewhere because it shipped like the day after the Kickstarter ended. It was like the Kickstarter closed, right? Same day, it goes, please fill out your survey. And like the same day, like that night, it goes, you have shipped. I'm like, really? So they have this in a factory somewhere, and I just missed it. So that's another reason to get on Kickstarter with your decks, Anyway, do they sincerely love me? Or are they screwing everybody in town? I really think that they do love you. I really do. I think that they have some passion for you. They have some good stuff. You have a lot of interesting things. Does it last forever? Will we be together this year? Or is he involved with somebody else? I think somebody else is in the queue, but they don't know about it yet. But yeah, they love you. I think they do sincerely love you. The 10 of Cups says, sure, I do, right? Hanged Man said, this is something I'm committed to, something I can get into, what have you. Overall, does it last? No, not really. I mean, you do have looking for other options, looking for somebody else. We have an ultimate sort of conclusion to it, what have you. So you're going to have to deal with some of this garbage. So there's a level of baggage that you got to deal with. By the way, this is the Luna Bears Tarot. It's sitting in a factory. They got a bunch of these, so order up. It doesn't last forever. They do love you. Doesn't last forever, though. Sorry. The way it goes. But yeah, we do have some sincere love, do have some passionate love, but over time, those other people, they start looking really nice. Speaking of really nice, Maz has a second interview on Monday. That's what I'm talking about. Getting a second interview action, getting over there, getting these fine jobs over there. Maz is making it happen. Going to get a magician right here, aren't we? Maz, we're just going to slap a magician straight up on the table, aren't we? I mean, that's what's going to happen, right? We slap a magician straight up on this table. Wow. Now we got some choices to be made. I think the second interview goes quite well. This is something where the second interview is definitely very focused, very difficult, and very sort of in your face, right? It's very in your face. The Page of Cups. You don't know how many more interviews you got. Second interview is kind of repetitive. You feel like, why do I need to do this? I proved myself already. This is the way it goes. Page of Cups is ultimately they've been burned in the past. They need a second interview process to happen. King of Pentacles says you walk in there with everything that they need. And they know this, right? You don't have a magician, you have a King of Pentacles. Link in the description for my court card course where you can learn what the hell the King of Pentacles is. That is a retired banker. That is somebody that knows the hell they're doing. There's somebody that's going to make the money. Somebody's going to come in and make them proud. And I think they understand that in the second interview. It's going to go quite well. You are in that dominion where you understand how things go. You understand how things are. It's going to be a little bit rough. I'm not going to lie. But you have the control over the land. You're looking at your globe to see what else is next. And you're given choices, right? I think ultimately that brings you to some good choices. You're looking at a thumbs up here for getting through this. I don't think it's going to be a problem. You definitely sort of want to convey that you are the one that knows what the hell they're doing. You're the one that gets the jobs done. You don't need micromanagement. You don't need somebody there looking over your shoulder. You don't need tons and tons of training. You know what the hell you're doing. And I think that's really attractive because people need work done. They're hiring people because they need work done. And if you walk in there, you know what the hell you're doing, you're able to just rock that place, then they're going to be like, yes, we need that, right? I had a private reading earlier where I discussed this. I was like, okay, in my opinion, and I've been in corporations for what, 30 some years. What I've seen over 30 years is people that have the passion, people that know what the hell they're doing, get greatly out-selected over people that just have this nice resume and have a good degree, in my opinion. So in other words, a good degree. Like we have people coming in with master's degrees, PhDs, and traditionally those people don't work out well. In IT, for whatever reason, a PhD is so theoretical that actual day-to-day work is difficult to get this person in there, right? But you get somebody who's passionate, somebody who's write code, because we get people that have writes code outside of work, and they have like projects and like things that you know, right? Like something on the Apple Store that is great. And these people are the ones you want to get in because they're going to do it. They're going to do it correctly. They're going to knock it out, and you don't have to just watch over them. You don't have to supply them with 100,000 hours of training. So yeah, people that are passionate know what the hell they're doing, greatly out selected over people that just can talk their way through stuff, in my opinion. Anyway, Boo Boo wants a little bit of weekend read. Boo Boo's had some wild weekend readings. Boo Boo, you're on that level. By the way, I did not forget about you. You are next after Boo Boo. I told you you're next. I told you and you are next. That is it. Heyo, Annika, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, welcome everybody. Heyo, appreciate you hanging out with us. Please hit that like and sub if you like what you see, and you know you like what you see because I'm the only one using a trimmed thought. Is what I'm talking about. Oh Jesus, why do you have? Okay, what's going on? Boo Boo. Boo Boo, you're launching into something new. What's going on over there? We're launching into something new this weekend. Oh, are you ready for that? Are you? I mean, you got a lot of majors over here, Boo Boo. This is not going to be a boring weekend at all. A death card. We're launching into something new. And I say that because you got the Fool right next to it. If you just had the death card, it'd be like, oh, blah, 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 changes. No. Changes with a Fool. Changes with a Fool says we're launching into something new this weekend. There's something brand spanking new. Something that's going to be sort of like, I got to do this. We need to chase that. We need to do this. There's a lot of I need to do after this weekend. So clearly, stuff I need to do is going to be said after this weekend. Doesn't mean you need to do it this weekend. No, calm down. Calm down, settle down. It doesn't need to be done this weekend, no. But you do have an adventure waiting, and the adventure is going to get launched off a little bit this weekend. Maybe you're going to learn about it. Maybe it's going to be full launch ahead. Maybe the rocket's going to, start set fire. But Virtue said this is going to be something that you kind of like, okay, I can do that, right? Because you don't want something that you're like, well, screw that. I'd never want to do that. This is something that you can do. So... take it as it will, but that's it. Yeah, you got 3 majors. I mean, it's not really playing around. And at the end, not really playing around for you anymore. Welcome to the adventure is what I'm saying. And I think that this weekend, at least, to get you a hint about it, at least, IL, speaking of hints, IL's like, where's my damn reading? All right, now we're going for this. Wheel of Fortune. Why does the Wheel of Fortune keep throwing up in my readings this week? Let's find out. I think we do need a little bit of a Poe. I really think this is a Poe, right? Really think this is a Poe. Boo Boo, you don't have to do squat this weekend. Could be just info. It could be just info is what I'm saying. Could be a little bit just of information. You're like, oh my, what is going on? Let's see. Wheel of Fortune come up in every reading this week. And IL's like, why? I want to know what's going on with the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Well, we don't read. Okay. We got 9 of Swords. We got a Moon. We got a 4 of Swords and a 6 of Swords. It's a lot of swords. Wheel of Fortune says that there's some inconsistencies in the communication that you're getting. There's just some inconsistencies. That's what I'm talking about, right? You got a Knight of Swords reversed. It's almost like you can't go. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. By the way, we're ending soon. We actually have to go work. I have to go do work tonight. Seriously. Anyway, but yeah, way it goes. Okay. There's a level of inconsistency in the communications that you're getting. And I think you're seeing that even on a subconscious level, you sort of know that there's a little too much inconsistency in what is going on with the communications, with the information, with things that are coming in your life. The moon reversed. It's almost like you're not quite prepared to take any action on some of this stuff because of the inconsistency. It just feels like something's up, right? Maybe not, I'm not saying we're being lied to. I'm not saying that there's something else going on that's deeper. I'm just saying you need to figure out what piece of the puzzle fits the best. Because in a lot of puzzles, right, you get pieces that fit, but they fit poorly. They look okay, but they fit poorly, and you're not 100% positive that goes there until later on. The problem here is later on it's too late. So you need to figure out this now. Four of Swords. I think this is something subconscious that's coming up. You've had some dreams kind of in the same vein, but the Wheel of Fortune, what goes around comes around. What's happening with this? What's happening with that? Because it seems like if we totally commit to kind of some of the other stuff that's going on, we may have a problem if we do the wrong thing. So that is it. That is all that. So IL, hopefully that makes sense. And that is your reading. All right, we got Amber. We got a bunch of that. Let's see. We got Patricia. Thank you for your donation over PayPal. Patricia will be the last reading tonight. We're going to do the Amber triple shot. We're going to do the YouTube user is going to be the last. We're going to do Amber, Trellis, YouTube user, and then Patricia. We're going to be out of here. Will I ever cross paths with Mortal Kombat again? Let's find out if Mortal Kombat is in your future with a triple shot tonight. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Look at all this stuff I have to choose from. I'm just going to breathe in a minute and just enjoy. I have all of this to choose from. This is so nice. It is so nice. I love this. I'm just saying. I can just reach over there. I can get whatever I want. All that good stuff over there is all mine. It is all mine. That took years to develop and years to make, but it is all mine. And I can just enjoy all of those tarot decks. I can look through them. I can play around with them. I can put them under my pillow if I want to. Unless I'm at Christina's house, and I think they'd be everywhere. All right. Other than that, I think it's pretty consistent. Anyway, will I ever cross paths with MK? Oh, yes, you will. The Traveler's right there. We got a 10, we got a Queen, and we have a Knight. This is definitely something that you will do. Definitely something you will do. The Travelers. We're making it there. We're traveling where we do cross paths again. The 10 feels like that we don't. I mean, there's a definitive place, a definitive time, a definitive period of time where we just don't. And I think ultimately you give up on that. But I'm telling you that you do. The Queen of Swords is the communication is going to be there. It is going to be ready. It is going to be prevalent. It is going to happen again. And the Knight says that together we will be once more. So, that's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. We're going with a thumbs up on that. Traveling, we're going to cross paths. The Travelers is the first one. This reads like butter too. We have a lot of good decks. I need to do like a ultimate top 10 throwdown and see with that. All right. Will full moon, supermoon bring me? Let's find out with the Dark Mansion. Dark Mansion and the Supermoon. I don't know what Supermoon is, but I have Superman comics behind me. That's what I'm saying. I don't know about the Supermoon, but I know what Superman is. Okay. What will it bring? The Fool. The super moon is going to bring an individual into your life that you haven't met before. I think this is somebody brand new, right? The Fool. Somebody is taking an adventure, and it feels like the super moon begins this pathway, begins this journey. The Fool is a journey, but I don't think it's yours. I think it's somebody else bringing in, just like the rider in Lenormand. I think somebody else is coming in here. Ten of Wands says they bring a level of drama. They bring a level of hope as well. It's sort of a mixture, good, bad, and thinking what's happening overall. Overall, just don't trust everything about it, because there's a level of I want to trust, or I want to be there. I want to engage in sort of this person or what they're doing, but it just feels like they don't do that. The Devil next to the Ten of Wands. They're bringing something that you don't need to be offloaded onto you, but if you can sort of navigate that, if you can manage expectations, I think this person is going to be what brings in that super moon going in there. And the last question, should we get the new puppy in the fall? We can finally get a dog deck. We do have one dog deck. Actually, we have like 3 dog decks. 2 of the dog decks I haven't unboxed. That's my bad. I do have like 10 decks I haven't unboxed. So I'm going to need to do something with that crap. That's what I'm saying. I need to do something with all that crap. Should we get a new puppy in the fall? Man, what kind of cards are we going to get on here? Oh, the Chariot says yes, the riding in. Got the Sky Alpha female. Okay, first off, you need to be careful of the breed, okay? You don't want to get like a job dog or something that's going to be constantly like anxiety. You don't want to get a golden retriever and lock them in the house and hope that they settle down. There's a lot of different things that you want to avoid. So research is going to be your key. Absolutely, right? The 9 of a C. You want to research. You want to make sure you get a correct dog for you. So don't randomly pick it. You can get in a situation which Christina got in, where she has job dogs, which they're constantly anxious. They're constantly like, all the time, right? And so you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful about what you choose. Do your research. Chariot says absolutely you need to get a puppy in the fall. That's gonna be it. Make sure you do your research. Also get a female dog. But overall, that is a massive thumbs up. Alpha female says make sure to get a female dog as well. And I think you're gonna be good. You are going to be good indeed. So there it is. There it is indeed. Well, we don't have a Brooklyn. We don't have a Brooklyn picture. We just have a Baxter, because Baxter's my favorite puppy. Baxter's my favorite puppy, the way it is. Baxter's like chill. Baxter's kind of wild sometimes, but Baxter's pretty chill when they're sort of chill. Anyway, we got Chartreuse, we got YouTube user. We're all up in that tonight. Let's get Chartreuse with the triple shot and making it happen. We'll find a good place to live by September. That's a pretty good length of time. I think that's reasonable. I mean, we're going to go with kind of the reasonable. Nice. Okay, so let's look at Chartreuse. Can find a place to live. We're going to find a place to settle down. And I do have to leave after YouTube user and Patricia, because I got to go do work. All right. We'll find a good place to live by September. Queen of Wands, Hanged Man, the Fool. Yes, the Fool shows you moving into a new place, getting it. You definitely sort of packing your boxes and taking your boxes with you. I think that's going to be it. Hanged Man said it is going to be a little outside of where you were originally looking. So be prepared to look a little bit more. Be prepared to look a little bit in some places that you weren't quite ready, you weren't quite seeing that you needed to do. Overall, Queen of Wands is the master multitasking, the CEO that says, hey, I know what I'm doing. I'm able to multitask it in. I'm able to do the research that I need to get someplace. It's going to be an unusual place, maybe someplace you haven't looked before, but ultimately the Fool shows you moving, and with a packed box, you're getting your box, you're unpacking at your moving destination location. And that's it. Love my Meraki Tarot. Me too. We have a borderless one coming too. She's got the borderless. She's got the Lenormand. She's got an Oracle. She's got like 9 of everything out there. Anyway, pretty exciting. All right, let's go for Ken. We have a Ken doll, and Ken came by today. Need an update. The update is that Jesus, Ken ain't gonna work out. That's the update. I mean, it depends on what you want. Do you want to hit it and quit it? Do you want to? I mean, ultimately, it looks just challenged. The strength card, how much patience I'm gonna have to exhibit in this, it's just like, Eight of Cups, ultimately, it just doesn't work out. It is something we got to abandon. We got to walk out. And the Hermit just got to be in sort of a lone situation. Ultimately, it looks like a thumbs down, maybe a little bit of a challenge over here. The Eight of Cups with a Hermit's not a good combo. It's just not a good combo for Kendall. Now, I mean, can Kendall be a Kendall? And we just use Kendall for the Kendall kind of action, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean.
Oh, baby.
Maybe, but ultimately, Kendall looks a little challenged in that particular reading. But that's just the way it is. Sir Chalice wants to know, will I find a good place? We did that. We did Kendall. And will I have another lump sum of money by this year? I mean, we can get you some money. We can get you some fat cash. That's not going to be a problem. Not going to be a problem. Okay. Let's see if we can get a lump sum of money this year. That's always a good thing, right? The good thing. Unless we're in hyperinflation. Yeah, we don't want any more stimulus checks. Stimulus checks with high inflation is hyperinflation. That's not something we want. But let's take a little lump sum from another source. Empress, Ten of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. No, it doesn't look like it. We're going with a thumbs down reading on that one too. Wheel of Fortune said what comes around goes around. We're kind of going to get the daily activities. We're kind of going to get what we always get with that. Ten of Swords says the lump sum may be stifled and maybe not quite prepared for you this year. Overall, Empress should be comfortable with what you have, where we're at, and make do with what we can make do with, in my opinion. Chartrellis, thank you for coming around again. We always love seeing you, Chartrellis. Always love seeing you. All right, YouTube users got the double shot tonight. Update on the job I applied. Oh, we already did that. We only got one YouTube user reading. We got one Patricia. We need to get the hell out of here. My manager, Sarah, and the senior manager, Laura. How generic are these manager names? How generic are these manager names? All right. My manager names look nothing like Sarah and Laura. You got the most generic manager name. Well, my name is like Richard, so that's a generic name too. But but I'm just saying, you got the single most generic manager names I've ever heard of. But that aside, will manager Sarah and senior manager Laura allow me to apply for the talent acquisition? What are my chances of getting the position? Let's see what's going on with that. Inflation is like whatever. I mean, that's the way it goes. In 2019, I was like, I saw a bunch of stuff in the cards. So I bought a lot of art supplies. And I mean a lot of art supplies. I think that no, was this when Christina? Well, part of it, Christina saw it, and Christina was like, Jesus, how much do you need? And I was like, this stuff is going to double in price. And she was like, I'm not sure about that. And then it doubled in price, and it's more than double in price. So I saw this coming, and I got as much art supplies as I can, because I knew that I needed all the art supplies before they went up by a lot. So I'm glad I did that. Thank God. Anyway, well, manager Sarah, allow you to apply for it. What are the chances of getting it? Ten of Cups says yes. They're not in the position where they're just going to stifle you. They're going to say, YouTube user, you ain't getting no job. We're keeping you. I don't think that's real. A Ten of Cups says that's not real. Okay, so just be prepared. It's going to be okay. Not going to be a problem. Two of Wands says they know you're looking already. I said this before. They know you're looking already. So just be prepared that, they understand that you need something. They understand that you need, and they like you where you're at. Ace of Wands and the Emperor. They're going to allow you to have the Emperor, okay? They're going to allow you to do that. Overall, what are the chances of you getting in this position? You got a Five of Swords. You got the Sun. I think there's a lot of good stuff here. There's modification needs to happen for you to be here and be successful. But once the modification, I don't know what the modification is. I'm just telling you, I don't got time for another reading. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The Sun says the possibilities are very good for this. You have good chances of getting it. I think they're going to allow you to be the emperor. They're going to allow you to communicate with other groups, and they want to support you in your career path. They're not just going to bend you over, right? They're not going to be like, you're leaving, screw you. No, I don't think that's going to happen. Anyway, and the last reading of the night, and then I got to go work all night, is Patricia. Pat wants to know, Glendale. Will it get accepted for Glendale Nursing Program this month for the fall semester? Let's go with it and see how that's going to go. If it's going to go for the Glendale position. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Any Ace of Pentacles for anything new, anything acceptance. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles looks like it's pretty solid. There's a level of concern about it, but you need to go through that. You need to work through that. The level of concern is sandwiched between two fantastic and great cards, and you need to realize that is your point of power. This is your point of power, these two cards. Nine of Swords, don't be concerned about, don't be worried about it. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles is a ultimate reading for getting accepted into something, getting into something new, getting in, making it happen. Ultimately, that is the ultimate thumbs up, and I like it. And that is it for us. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you tomorrow.